already took place on these particular bills. And of course, at the committee of the whole house is where various amendments that may have been proposed by members during the debate are considered. The bills include the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, a bill originating from the National Assembly, sponsored by the Chairperson, Liaison Committee, who's also the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Gladys Boss. The County Government's Additional Allocations Bill, also from the National Assembly and sponsored by the Leader of the Majority Party, Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah. Also, the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill number 2 by the Leader of the Majority Party, and the Insurance Professionals Bill, also originating from the National Assembly and sponsored by the Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning, Honorable Kimani Kuria. So as members convene, these bills will be considered at the Committee of the Whole House. The Supplementary Appropriation Bill, which went through first reading this morning, is an act of Parliament that seeks to authorize the issue of certain sums of money out of the Consolidated Fund and the application towards the service of the year ending 30th of June 2025. Remember, the financial year is almost coming to a close, and this is a supplementary appropriation bill to enable the ministries and departments and executive finalize on their projects. However, the Speaker, as you can see, is already in the chamber. Allow me to hand you over to this.
Waheshimiwa, tuombe. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, ambaye kwa hekima na wema wako umeteua nyadhifa za viongozi na mabunge kwa ustawi wa jamii na utawala wa haki wa wanadamu, tukusihi utazame kwa neema nyingi sisi watumishi wako ambao umeridhika kutuita ili tutekeleze shughuli muhimu za jamhuri yetu. Tunakuomba uteremshie baraka zako sisi tuliokutanika hapa, na tujalie tuyatende na kufikiria mambo yote yatakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili utukufu na sifa zako siendelezwe, na ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi yetu na wale ambao haja zao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amen. Supplementary. This. Honorable members, we have quorum to start our business, and I want to direct the House as follows. Apart from the laying of papers, we'll have no preliminaries so that we go to the main business of the day. All members with the statements, and there are many, I have directed for all of them to be selected for tomorrow morning. So if you have any statement request or for the chair's response, we'll start with that tomorrow at 10 in the morning. So for this afternoon, the only statement we'll have is the usual Thursday majority leader's statement from the House Business Committee. So, Clerk, can we start?
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Go on.
Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Majority Leader.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Thursday, March 13th, 2025, afternoon sitting. A, the following legal notices and the explanatory memoranda from the Ministry of Water and Irrigation. 2, legal notice number 57, legal notice number 54, number 1, legal notice number 54 of 2025 relating to the Water Services Regulation 2025. 2, legal notice number 57 of 2025 relating to the Water Harvesting and Storage Regulations 2025. And 3, legal notice of number 58 of 2025 relating to the Water Resources Regulations 2025. B, reports of the Auditor General and financial statement of the National Government Constituencies Development NG CDF for the year ended 30th June 2024, and the certificates therein in respect of the following constituencies. Number 1, Einamoi. 2, Bahati. 3, Bamashoge Borabu. 4, Buri. 5, Changamwe. 6, Dagoretti North. 7, Embakasi South. 8, Embakasi West. 9, Egwen. 10, Omuhaya. 11, Homa Bay Town. 12, Igembe South. 13, Igembe North. 14, Isiolo North. 15, Kamukunji. 16, Kangema. 17, Kapsaret. 18, Kadiani. 19, Kaio North. 20, Kiamba. 21, Kibra. 22, Kieni. 23, Kigumo. 24, Kiharu. 25, Kilome. 26, Kipipiri. 27, Kipkelion East. 28, Kirinyaga Central. 29, Kitui East. 30, Kitui Rural. 31, Kitutu Masaba. 32, Kuresoi North. 33, Lesamis. 34, Langata. 35, Lukuyani. 36, Lunga Lunga. 37, Mara. 38, Maragua. 39, Madare. 40, Matuga. 41, Mbere North. 42, Moiben. 43, Mount Elgon. 44, Murkueni. 45, Mwea. 46, Narok West. 47, India. 48, Njoro. 49, North Hor. 50, Oljoro Erok. 51, Olka Lau. 52, Odhaya. 53, Ruaraka. 54, Runyenjes. 55, Saku. 56, Samburu North. 57, Seme. 58, Soy. 59, Starehe. 60, Taveta. 61, Tetu. 62, Taraka. 63, Chiati. 64, Tongeren. 65, Voi. And 66, Wajir East. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I lay.
Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning. Finance, Majority Leader. Majority Leader. Where is the Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning?
He must be finalizing on the amendments on the insurance, Honorable Speaker.
Okay, we'll skip that. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Same chair is not here.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
I say the only statement that I'll allow is the Majority Leader's usual statement, but Majority Leader, before that, take your seat. Honorable members, allow me to recognize a delegation from the National Assembly of Zambia. I wish to introduce to you a delegation from the National Assembly of Zambia, comprising of members of the Steering Committee on the Establishment of the Parliamentary Institute of Zambia, who are seated in the Speaker's row. They are, and when I mention you, honorable members, you stand up for acknowledgement. Honorable Malungo Chisangano MP, First Deputy Speaker and Chairperson and Leader of Delegation. Honorable Stephen Kambiongo MP, Member. Honorable Machila Jamba MP, Member. Honorable Remember Mutale MP, Member. Honorable Anthony Kasandwe MP, Member. Honorable Harry Kamboni MP, Member. And Cecilia Sikatele, Deputy Clerk, Corporate Affairs. Honorable members, the delegation, accompanied by 5 other officers from the National Assembly of Zambia, is visiting our parliament for a week-long benchmarking visit at the Center for Parliamentary Studies and Training, CPST. On my behalf and that of the National Assembly of Kenya, I welcome them to the House of Parliament and wish them fruitful engagement during their stay in the country. I know Honorable Soro has asked me for a minute to acknowledge them, but let me finish acknowledging these schools. In the public gallery, we have Mirangine Secondary School from Olkalau, Nyandarua. Can you acknowledge your visitors, honorable members? Rarakwa Girls School from Kigumo, Muranga. Olare Secondary from Ainabkoi, Wasingishu. Ngorika Secondary School from Olkalau, Nyandarua. In the Speaker's Gallery, we have law students from Kenyatta University, Westlands, Nairobi. St. Anne's Muthale Girls from Kitui West, Kitui. And Alliance High School from Kikuyu, Kiambu. Now, Majority Leader, you are biased. You're chairing Alliance much louder than the rest of the visiting schools. I have been requested by 2 members, Honorable Gisairo, to welcome the Kenyatta University students and Honorable Osoro to acknowledge our visitors from Zambia. You do so, Gisairo, on behalf of yourself and the House for all the schools visiting today.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
You have a minute to do that.
Honorable Speaker, the students of Kenyatta University cornered me as I was walking out of a church service and demanded some questions about the work of Parliament. I took some time to explain to them, and I also welcomed them to come to this house so that they are able to understand, I have a real feel of what legislators do. So we welcome into this house, and over and above that, Honorable Speaker, also being an old boy of Alliance High School, I will take an opportunity also to welcome Alliance High School to this house, together with all the other schools that have come to be able to understand how the House functions and how we do our work. Lastly, Honorable Speaker, I happen to have worked and lived in Zambia, in Dola, working at Indeni Refinery. So therefore, I will take again this opportunity to also welcome the delegation from Zambia as a place I've worked and lived in into this House. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Osoro.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I indeed asked for a minute to appreciate the delegation from Zambia for the hospitality they accorded us when we visited them as the House Business Committee. Yes. Actually, with you, Honorable Speaker. Yes. I think sometimes, if not last year, it should be the last year but one. Now, I'm reminded by the Majority Leader that it's last year when we visited Zambia. And of course, it was a learning experience in Zambia, and we hope that even as they traverse around the country, in this country, in Kenya, we hope they will be sharing experiences on the legislative duties and procedures on how we work, in terms of our legislative duties, Honorable Speaker. And we hope to reciprocate the visit again in the near future, because I was making fun of them, of course, when we were having lunch, that we may not meet the hospitality they accorded us when we visited them in terms of the food they gave us, Honorable Speaker. Mm-hmm. And I told them that please extend the invitation again very, very fast so that we can come and enjoy the meal that we enjoyed and the experiences that we shared in terms of the legislative duties that we all hold. So on behalf of the House Business Committee and this House, we wish to appreciate the honorable members led by the Deputy Speaker of Zambia. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Majority Whip. Nyamai. Rachel, 1 minute.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. I would like to welcome all students that have come to visit Parliament today, but I would like to specifically welcome students from Modale Girls. Honorable Speaker, I went to Modale Girls many years ago, and I still have the memories of the encouragement that we were given by our teachers and our principal, Mrs. Mbuko. This is a school that made me who I am, and I would like to encourage these girls, together with other girls from other schools, that you can be what you want to be, as long as you focus on your studies and listen to your teachers. This is the August House where laws are made, and this is a place where you can be in the future and be able to shape the leadership of this country. Welcome to the August House. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Reluctantly, Munyoro, 1 minute. Give Munyoro a minute.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I want to welcome all students into Parliament, and especially Rarakwa girls from my constituency. It's one of very few schools. We only have 3 girls' schools in Kigumo. And I want to encourage them and let them know that currently we are seated here and they have an opportunity to learn and be able to sit where we sit. And I wish them well, because they've been doing very well in exams, and a safe journey home. Thank you.
Thank you. Kemei, Justice.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wish to welcome the honorable members from Zambia. And Mr. Speaker, I've been to Zambia over 5 times, and I can tell you it's a great country. I was also in school at the University of Wales with 3 students from Zambia, and they were very hardworking. Welcome to Kenya. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Jared.
Honorable Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity. Honorable Speaker, the country Zambia actually came up with CDF way ahead of us. And when our parliamentarians in the 10th Parliament was writing the laws around CDF, they borrowed heavily on what was already existing as Constituency Development Fund in Zambia. And today, I'm very happy that they have come to benchmark on our CPST. So that tells you how knowledge is being shared across the globe, Honorable Speaker. And I thank you for the opportunity, and we encourage them to continue doing the good work with their CDF.
Thank you, Majority Leader.
Zambia Gitonga is also seated next to me. So it's called Zambia Gitonga. So he should join his colleagues soon after this.
His name has nothing to do with Zambia. And yes, Majority Leader.
For the statement or to welcome?
For your statement, and you can welcome your pet school, Alliance. 2 of my sons went through that school as well.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. It's called The School. So allow me, Honorable Speaker, before I read the usual Thursday statement, on behalf of the House and on my own behalf, to welcome the school that we host in Kikuyu, The School, The Alliance High School. And tell the young men seated in the speaker's gallery, I was in that school about 31 years ago. Is it 31? From 1994. I left that school in 1994. Left as a house captain, Smith House, and the senior prefect in charge of discipline. So they know what happens when you get indisciplined at the school. Honorable Speaker, also allow me to recognize the other schools, the one from Kitui and the delegation from Zambian Parliament. And it's true, as Honorable Sosoro says, we did visit the Zambian Parliament as members of the House Business Committee and were indeed accorded
and
very
they
good
accorded
hospitality.
us a very good welcome.
Very, very good, extremely good, Honorable Speaker.
Yes.
I happened to miss that opportunity to visit,
Yes.
but when the whip came back,
Yes.
he has always had stories about the Zambian Parliament and even how the parliamentarians live with constituency houses in the city of Lusaka. Therefore, we have a lot to learn also from them, even as they seek to learn from us on matters CPST. Honorable Speaker, moving on to the Thursday statement. Pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44.2a, I rise to give the following statement on behalf of the House Business Committee, which met on Tuesday, 11th March 2025, to prioritize business for consideration during the week. Honorable Speaker, as members are aware, last week the House approved the medium-term debt management strategy. Earlier today, the House also approved the 2025 budget policy statement, which paves the way for the introduction of the Division of Revenue Bill of 2025 for first reading and subsequent stages. The House also passed the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 this morning, and we proceed to conclude consideration of Committee on Supply this afternoon. This will be followed by consideration at all stages of the Supplementary Appropriations Bill 2025. And I urge members to stick around because this is the most critical stage of the budget-making process. Honorable Speaker, I also wish to commend the Liaison Committee and all members for the dedication and cooperation demonstrated in consideration of the medium-term debt strategy and the budget policy statement and the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 24-25 and the attendant legislation. Indeed, we have certainly set a good pace and met the statutory timelines with regard to the said budget documents. With such an accomplishment, Honorable Speaker, we can now proceed to our upcoming short break, commencing after tomorrow's morning sitting without any baggage of pending priority business. Honorable Speaker, members will recall that on Tuesday, 11 March 2025, this House resolved to alter its calendar for the fourth session, regular sessions, by varying the commencement of the short recess from Friday, 14 March to Monday, 17 March 2025. In line with that resolution, the House will resume its regular sittings on Tuesday, 1st April 2025 at 2:30 p.m. to continue the first part of the session. Honorable Speaker, as we proceed on recess, the House still awaits reports on various business before committees. The recess period therefore gives committees, including those which have not been fully reconstituted, those that are still having elections pending, ample time to expedite consideration of business pending before them, including finalizing reports on bills, treaties, inquiries, and responses to statements, which will be brought to the House upon resumption from recess. Honorable Speaker, it's good to emphasize, especially now that all department committees have their chairs in place. There are very many committees that still have reports pending and which are holding the processing of certain bills to progress to second reading, and I really want to urge all of us, because this is a short working recess. We take that break to allow committees to be able to work on such reports, inquiries, and please take time to make sure that you finalize with, especially those that are holding bills, with all those reports. Honorable Speaker, upon resumption, the House will continue with the second reading of the Learners with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bill number 4 of 2023, and the Treaty Making and Ratification Amendment Bill number 2 of 2024, should they not be concluded tomorrow, Friday, 14 March 2025. Additionally, Honorable Speaker, debate will also be undertaken on the following motions, should they not be concluded on tomorrow morning. One is report of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure regarding public petition on legal recognition and protection of e-hailing motorcycle riders and delivery personnel. And 2, motion on the state of security in 6 counties of North Rift, being Baringo, Elgeyo Marakwet, Turkana, West Pokot, Samburu, and Laikipia. Finally, Honorable Speaker, the House Business Committee will reconvene again on Tuesday, 1st April 2025, to schedule business for the rest of that week. On behalf of the House Business Committee, I wish members a restful recess, working recess, as they spend time with their families, discharge their duties in their constituencies, and those who will be around in town, their duties in the committees, as I said, which have pending reports that we expect to have been finalized by the time we re-engage again on the 1st of April, God willing. I now wish to lay this statement on the table of the House. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Next. Order Dawood.
Order number 8, motion. Report of the Committee of the Whole House on the National Land Commission Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 43 of 2023. Question to be put and third reading.
Members on their feet, take your seats. Take the nearest seat, Pauline. Member for Aldai, take the nearest seat. Honorable members, I'll now put the question at order number 8, which is that this House do agree with the report of the Committee of the Whole House on its consideration of the National Land Commission Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 43 of 2023. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Mover? Owen Bayer.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the National Land Commission Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 43 of 2023, be now read a third time. I also request the Honorable Osoro to second.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to second.
Thank you. Honorable Member for Ruiru, take your seat. Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the National Land Commission Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 43 of 2023, be now read a third time. I put the question, and I confirm that we have quorum in the House to warrant a vote. And I now put the question, which is that the National Land Commission Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 43 of 2023, be now read a third time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of Parliament to amend the National Land Commission Act and for connected purposes.
Next order.
Order number 9, Committee of Supply, second allotted day, to resume from vote 1321.
Honorable members, will you be upstanding? And even the students in the gallery, will you stand?
Order, members. We are back to the Committee of Supply on the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025. We had processed up to vote 1311.
Vote 1321, Witness Protection Agency.
Honorable members, I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure, current and development for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1321 be increased by a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 26 million.
Program being revised under vote 1321, Witness Protection.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 1321 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question that the program being revised under vote 1321 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation number 2, Act 24, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1321 be increased by a sum not exceeding 26 million Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 1331, State Department for Environment and Climate Change.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure, recurrent and development for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1331 be increased by a sum not exceeding 619 million Kenya shillings.
Programs being revised under vote 1331, Environment Management and Protection, and 2, General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 1331 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question that the programs being revised under vote 1331 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1331 be increased by a sum not exceeding 619 million Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 1332, State Department for Forestry.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1332 be reduced by a sum not exceeding 302,800,000 Kenya shillings.
Programs being revised under vote 1332, Forest Development, Management and Conservation, General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 1332 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question that the programs being revised under vote 1332 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure, recurrent and development for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect to vote 1332 be reduced by a sum not exceeding 302,800,000 shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2011, the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights.
Does it have an amendment? No.
No, it doesn't.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2011 be increased by a sum not exceeding 5 million Kenya shillings.
Programs under vote 2011, program being revised under vote 2011, protection and promotion of human rights.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 2011 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2011 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2011 be increased by a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 5 million. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2021, National Land Commission.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2021 be increased by a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 176 million.
Program being revised under vote 2021, Land Administration and Management.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 2021 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Makali Mulu.
Yeah, thank you so much, Honorable Chairperson. Chairperson, I want to support this increase, but as I do that, Honorable Chairperson, I think I will go on record that we are very concerned as representatives of the people because a lot of Kenyans have given their land for development of public projects, and they have never been compensated for the land. I want to give an example of the Kitui Kibwezi Mwingi Road, where for the last 6 years, our people did give out their land. Up to now, none of them has been compensated in a single cent.
I put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2021 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2021 be increased by a sum not exceeding 176 million Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2031, Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission.
I propose that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2111 be increased by a sum not exceeding 150 million Kenya shillings. The vote I don't have it. Yeah, sorry members, my order paper was incomplete. The vote we are dealing with is 2031. I propose that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2031 be reduced by a sum not exceeding 120 million Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 2031, Management of Electoral Process.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 2031 is read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Mover, there is a proposed amendment.
Thank you, Chairperson. I wish to move an amendment on vote 2031, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, that the schedule be amended in vote 2031 by deleting the figure Kenya shillings 3 billion 661. It's 3 billion 661 million 686,102, appearing in column 9 gross recurrent estimates. Under the program 061700, which is management of electoral processes, and substituting the figure with the figures that is Kenya shillings 3,811,686,102. And this is to cater for an increase of Kenya shillings 150 million, so that IEBC has several pending bills, but this increase will help them also cover other pending bills, especially for small suppliers. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Chairperson.
Thank you very much. I therefore propose the question that the programs under vote 2031 be amended as proposed. Honorable Undo.
Chair, it's good to hear the Chair of Liaison Committee indicate additional amounts to paying pending bills. But Honorable Chair, there is some humongous amount of pending bills in terms of legal fees at EIBC. And of course, what amuses everybody, that the bills have been pending for many years, but each subsequent election cycle, these advocates still take up more instructions and briefs. Is there something that we don't know that they know? Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Very well. Just to notify members that the net effect of this proposed amendment is that it will now be an increase by 30 million. That will be the net effect. Honorable Makali Mulu.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Chairperson. That's the clarification I needed, because she was saying 150 million, but there was a reduction of 120. So we're only allowing 30 million more. And that will go towards payment of pending bills.
It will be positive.
Yeah, but even as we talk about these pending bills, Honorable Chairperson, I think it's important, just like all the other bills, it's important some of these bills are audited so that we get to know whether they are genuine bills or they are the normal Kenyan bills where people bill the government having provided no services or goods. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you. Member for Sigowet Soin, are you on this?
Thank you, Madam Chair. While I support the increase to the IBC, Madam Chair, we as Parliament must increasingly look at pending bills in all public institutions, particularly those bills that relate to lawyers and advocates, Madam Speaker. While they are providing a critical service, I think we need to look at them critically so that at the end of the day, we give value to the money from our people. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. I therefore put the question that the programs under vote 2031 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I put the question that the program being revised under vote 2031 as amended and sums allocated be approved. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect to vote 2031 be increased by a sum not exceeding 30 million Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2061, the Commission on Revenue Allocation.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2061 be reduced by a sum not exceeding 6,276,461 Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 2061, intergovernmental relations, intergovernmental transfers and financial matters.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 2061 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2061 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I then put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2061 be reduced by a sum not exceeding 6,276,461 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2071, Public Service Commission.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2071 be increased by a sum not exceeding 92,342,795 Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 2071, General Administration, Planning and Support Services, Human Resource Management and Development, Governance and National Values.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 2071 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2071 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2071 be increased by a sum not exceeding 92,342,795 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2081, Salaries and Remuneration Commission.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2081 SRC be increased by a sum not exceeding 101,174,396 Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 2081, Salaries and Remuneration Management.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 2081 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question that the program being revised under vote 2081 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2081 be increased by a sum not exceeding 101,174,396 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2091, Teachers Service Commission.
I propose that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2091 be increased by a sum not exceeding 18,367,080,796 Kenya shillings.
Programs being revised under vote 2091, Teachers Resource Management, Governance and Standards, and General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 2091 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Member for Funyula.
Chair, the issue of teachers and TSA is a very emotive issue. Chair, I just want to go on record that in this country, we have P1 teachers who graduated all the way around 2010, 2015, who are yet to be fully absorbed. The question everybody wonders, will they get to retirement age before they benefit from the labors of their classroom, or what's the issue? Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Member for Kitui Central, if you intend to speak, you put on your intervention.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Chairperson. Honorable Chairperson, 18 billion is a lot of money. And colleagues, as we approve these resources, we must demand fairness in promotion and recruitment. TSC has been very unfair to Kenyans. I think as a house, we must demand fairness in terms of promotion and recruitment.
Very well. Member for Sigowet.
Madam Chair, while I support, I want to join my colleagues in asking TSC to ensure that teachers who have served for a certain period of time must be promoted without any undue delay. And secondly, Madam Speaker, I join my colleagues in saying those who graduated way back in 2009, like in my constituency, and they are about 40-something years, Madam Speaker, TSC must take deliberate measures to ensure that these people are employed because they are almost due for retirement. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Very well. Member for Busia. You are
Thank you,
a
Madam
nomad.
Speaker.
Yes.
I'm here. Yes, I just want to also request that the additional money should be used to the purpose that it has been given for. I always see teachers, immediately they retire. They suffer roaming back and forth to the city and back to the remote areas, begging to get their pension on time. So I hope this time no one will die before seeing the fruits of their.
Honorable Jerusha Momanyi.
Thank you, Chair. I also want to support that the increased amount of money should go to promote the right teachers who have served for so long in the same job group. And when the promotions are done, they should be done fairly and be distributed equally throughout the country. Also, those who graduated a long time ago, especially the P1 teachers who have not been employed, they also need to be considered, bearing in mind that once somebody is above 45 years, they cannot be employed.
Thank you.
Thank you. I support.
Nyamai.
Thank you, Speaker. Yes, I support the increment, Honorable Chair. I would like also to say that we have teachers who are above 40 years. And we know that in public service, Honorable Chair, when someone gets to 45 years, they cannot be employed. So I also say that the Education Committee, during its oversight of this budget, should ensure that teachers who are above 40 years and are in our constituencies should be hired so that they do not reach 45 years, which will make them unemployable by public service.
Thank you. We are all in support. I therefore put the question that the programs being revised under Vote 2091 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I therefore put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of Vote 2091 be increased by a sum not exceeding 18,367,080,796 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable members, before we go to the next vote, allow me to recognize in the Speaker's Gallery students from Elbagon Secondary School in Molo constituency, Nakuru County, St. Adrian Kaewa School from Masinga constituency, Machakos County, and Harambe Comprehensive Makadara constituency, Nairobi, in the public gallery. On your behalf and of the House, we welcome them to the floor of this House, to the House to observe the proceedings of the House.
Vote 2111, Auditor General.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of Vote 2111 be increased by a sum not exceeding 150 million Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under Vote 2111, Audit Services.
I propose the question that the program being revised under Vote 2111 as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Nyikao.
Yeah, as I rise to support this, we should take notice, and the Auditor General should take notice that this House has just passed a bill which is probably going to be consented to soon to actually expand their services in the area of human resource. And this is an area of big concern to us in the country. And with this increase, they should try to operationalize this act as soon as it is consented to.
Thank you. Member for Kwanza.
Madam Speaker, I just want to draw your attention I raised a point of order. I was not able to, you didn't notice me. But I think on the year 2091 of the Teacher Service Commission, I want to suggest that the Teacher Service Commission...
Order, Honorable Wanyonyi. We are already done with that. We are on Auditor General.
I just wanted
Auditor General, please. Vote 2111. Honorable Baya, are you on 2111? Okay, honorable members, I therefore put the question that the program being revised under vote 2111 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2111 be increased by a sum not exceeding 150 million Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2131, Commission on Administrative Justice.
I propose that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2131 be increased by a sum not exceeding 3,300,000 Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 2131, Promotion of Administrative Justice.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 2131 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Baya, are you on this? Not on this. Anyikala, are you on this?
Chair, once again, as I support the increase, this is one commission that actually we don't feel. If you ask many Kenyans what this commission does, it may be doing a lot of work, but really we don't feel it as a nation, even as parliament. I think they should actually start being visible. Some form of communication should come out for the public. Thank you.
Asante. Member for Endebess, are you on this one?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Chair, the Commission on Administration of Justice, I think this is the office of the Ombudsman. And I think the last time it was active is when Otienda Amolo was the chair. And this is a very important commission that at times people don't understand what it does. And as my colleague has put it, I think it's important for it to be visible because there's many issues which this commission can be able to do and help, especially.
Thank you. I therefore put the question that the program being revised under the vote 2131 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2131 be increased by a sum of 3,300,000 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2141, National Gender and Equality Commission.
I propose that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2141 be increased by a sum not exceeding 20 million Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 2141, Promotion of Gender Equality and Freedom from Discrimination.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 2141 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Tindi Mwale.
Madam Speaker, I rise to support for us to attain gender equality. I support the increase. Thank you.
I therefore, Kainan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, this is a very important commission. Right now, taking into account that there's so many things, gender-based violence, so many challenges to our girls. We need to feel the presence of this commission in all counties. So I think what we have been experiencing over the last 1 year comes to an end. So I suggest that even in future, we should fund this commission more than any other commission. I support.
Very well said, Pukose.
Chair, this is a very important commission that appeared before the Committee of Health on a bill that came from the Senate on reproductive health. And actually, they came with their commissioners and even senior staff to Parliament. And I want to applaud the commission, which is led by the former member of this House, the Honorable Chaldesa. And I think we should be able to support it. Thank you, Honorable.
Very well said. Atandi?
Chair, I want to join my colleagues in saying that this is a very important commission. We recently approved the chair of this commission, Madam Chair. And Madam Chair, since the chair was appointed, she has not even been able to work because there are no vehicles, there is nothing. So I think this increase is very significant and we need to support it. Thank you.
Very well said. I therefore put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2141 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2141 be increased by a sum not exceeding 20 million Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2151, Independent Policing Oversight Authority.
I propose that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2151 be increased by a sum not exceeding 20 million Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 2151, Policing Oversight Services.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 2151 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Oundo?
Chair, this is very commendable increase, and I sincerely hope and trust that the Oversight Policing Authority will use this additional funding to probe this dangerous trend of abduction and forced disappearance and crimes committed by the police officers, as well as also undertake various services. Thank you, Chair.
Wanyonyi, Ferdinand?
I even want to say that maybe even the money we have given is not enough. We need this policing oversight because of what is happening. A lot of demonstrations by the youth, what have you. I think maybe the next few months I will come up with a suggestion that we increase this amount so we have enough mobility facilities to be able to cover some of these things, because there's a lot of demonstration out there. Some of them are very useless but destructive to the economy. I support.
Asante Bispika, naunga mkono kuongezwa kwa fedha hizi katika kitengo hichi cha kuweza kuangalia haswa hali za usalama. Tumeona hali za usalama zimekuwa mbaya, haswa sisi kina mama. Juzi na jana tumeona kina mama wengi wameuawa katika njia ambazo ni tatanishi. Kitengo hichi kikiongezwa fedha kitaweza hata kujisaidia kuweza kuwa na usafiri, manake mara nyingi wanakosa kuwa na usafiri. Vile vile pia katika kazi zao za kuhakikisha kwamba dhulma zimepungua na watu wamepata haki zao, zitaweza kuwawezesha. Kwa hivyo ni vizuri sana hizi fedha ziongezwe na pia ziweze kutumika ili wananchi wa Kenya wapate haki na tusiweze tena kuona haya maafa na dhulma ambazo tunaziona za kutekwa nyara, watu kuuawa na watu pia kupata dhulma kwa njia moja ama nyingine. Asante sana Bispika.
Bowen?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, even as we increase the allocation to IPOA, the IPOA also need to work within the constitution and see what the functions of the police, what they are doing. Sometimes, Madam Speaker, police are being harassed by this IPOA who are actually, when they are doing their work. We saw a policeman last month in Narok when his hand was cut and the IPOA, they were still going for those policemen. Madam Speaker.
We avoid debating, honorable members. We did that in the committee of second reading. Mboni?
Madam Chair, I support this, but I think we also need to look at the acts.
and amend it and give this EPOA more powers, because to me they are just there making a lot of noise but doing nothing really. Thank you.
I put the question that the programs being revised under the vote 2151 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2151 be increased by a sum not exceeding 20 million Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
The Judiciary, vote 1261, the Judiciary.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1261 be increased by a sum not exceeding 820,710,165 Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 1261, dispensation of justice.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 1261 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Dawood?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I support this increment, and I would wish the Chair of Budget will look into the next years. We increase enough money for judiciary because many courthouses in this country are at the stage where they are not complete. So for good justice, we need more money. Thank you.
Barto?
Madam Chair, I support. Given the situation in our courts, we have shortage of judges at all levels, so it will go a long way in improving the justice system.
Thank you. I put the question that the programs being revised under vote 1261 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1261 be increased by a sum not exceeding 820,710,165 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2051, Judicial Service Commission.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2051 be increased by a sum not exceeding 98,980,000 Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 2051, Judicial Oversight.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 2051 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Atandi.
Madam Chair, this is one of the most important increases to Judicial Service Commission. Madam Chair, you know, there's a process, ongoing process to clean judiciary, to get rid of some judges that have undermined justice in the country. And therefore, this allocation is really, really important. I believe Judicial Service Commission, they're going to do a good job and to ensure that we have judges that are competent, that are qualified, and are not corrupt.
Thank you.
Therefore, I support.
Kainan.
Madam Chair, the Judicial Service Commission is the administrative arm of our justice system. We must fund them so that they can also hold the judges and other judicial officers to account. So there's need to fund this so that they can play their constitutional role effectively. I support.
I put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2051 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2051 be increased by a sum not exceeding 98,980,000 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Parliament, Vote 2041, Parliamentary Service Commission.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2041 be increased by a sum not exceeding 89 million Kenya shillings.
Programs being revised under vote 2041, General Administration, Planning and Support Services, and Human Resource Management and Development.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 2041 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Mishi.
Asante Bi Speaker, vote hiyo ya 2041 ni vote muhimu sana kwa sababu inasimamia mambo mengi sana katika bunge zetu. Na tukiangalia wakati tulipokuwa tunapunguza kwa sababu ya uchumi wa Kenya na tulipokuwa tunapunguza fedha katika vitengo tofauti, vote hii iliweza kupunguzwa sana. Hivyo basi mambo mengi ambayo yanahusu bunge letu katika nyanja tofauti ikawa ni matatizo. Kwa hivyo nasema ni muhimu sana iweze kuongezwa ili yale matakwa yetu na shughuli zetu za bunge ambayo inapitia tume hii ya bunge iwe ni muhimu sana na hakutakuwa tena na utata ama hakutakuwa na shida nyingine yoyote. Naunga mkono Bi Speaker.
Asante Rahim. Not on this. Tindi? Why is Tindi?
Hapa. Hata mimi Madam Speaker, Bi Speaker, nataka kuendeleza kwa kunena ya kwamba kama
kanuni za bunge usichanganye lugha. Ukianza kwa Kiswahili umalizie kwa Kiswahili.
Naendelea kwa Kiswahili.
Endelea.
Najua
Madam si Kiswahili.
Nimesema Bi Speaker. Asante sana Bi Speaker. Pia mimi nataka kuunga mwenzangu mbunge Mishi Mboko vile amenena ya kwamba hii voti ambayo inahusisha ambayo inahusisha kikao ambayo inahusisha maneno ya bunge ni vizuri iongezwe ili tuone ya kwamba bunge inatekeleza jukumu lake ipasavyo. Asante sana.
Asante, umejaribu. Nafikiri utakaa karibu na Mheshimiwa Mishi akuambie wapi anaweza tohoa na ni wapi huwezi tohoa. Mbunge wa Keinan, mbunge wa Eldas.
Hata hiyo ni sawa tu. Hata hiyo ni Madam Chair.
Mbunge wa Eldas.
Yes, Madam Chair, PSC plays a very important role in the welfare of the members of parliament and members of staff. At times, when I look at the newspaper, it's like they assume members don't exist. So it's the high time, there's nothing to fear. Let's support the commission, let's support the commissioners because their work, without them, without the commission, there's no parliament. Therefore, there's need to support and fund more the commission so that they can undertake different activities on our behalf and our behalf of the staff.
Thank you very much. Allow me to put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2041 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I therefore put the question that the Supplementary Appropriation Act, that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2041 be increased by a sum not exceeding 89 million Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2042, National Assembly.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2042 be increased by a sum not exceeding 847,230,000 Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 2042, National Legislation, Representation and Oversight.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 2042 as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2042 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2042 be increased by a sum not exceeding 847,230,000 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2043, Parliamentary Joint Services.
I propose that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2043 be increased by a sum not exceeding 416 million Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 2043, General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 2043 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Nikal.
Honorable Madam Chair, as I support this, I do notice that subvote 047600, legislative training, research and knowledge management, has not really got any support. And Madam Speaker, particularly research. This is extremely important in legislation. And maybe just me, but whether many other members realize that actually research has not supported as much. There are a lot of bureaucracy if you want information that probably is not within Parliament. And I think this area of research, the Parliamentary Services Commission should actually look after it more and be funded so that it supports the decisions that we make. Thank you, Chair.
Very well, Mishi.
Speaker, naunga mkono mgao wa 2043 kwa sababu kitengo hichi ndio kinasimamia wafanyikazi wa mabunge yetu mawili, bunge la seneti na bunge la kitaifa. Na pia mgao huu pia ndio unasimamia kuangalia miradi katika mabunge yetu na katika maeneo yetu ya mabunge. Tunaona hivi sasa kuna mambo mengi, mabadiliko mengi sana ambayo yamefanyika katika mabunge yetu, na pia tunaendelea kuona mengi yanafanyika. Mambo ya usalama pia inasimamiwa na kitengo hichi. Usalama wetu katika mabunge yetu hapa inasimamiwa na kitengo hichi cha mgao wa 2043. Kwa hivyo ni kitengo muhimu sana na ni mgao muhimu sana. Kwa hivyo naunga mkono.
Honorable Tindi, you have known ni mugao. The vote.
The vote, yes.
From Honorable Mishi Mboko. You need to pay tuition to Honorable Mishi. Honorable members, I therefore put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2043 as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2043 be increased by a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 416 million. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 2044, Senate.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Number 2 Act of 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure in respect of vote 2044 be increased by a sum not exceeding 362,630,000 Kenya shillings.
Programs being revised under vote 2044, Senate Legislation and Oversight, Senate Representation, Liaison and Intergovernmental Relations, and General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 2044 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Pukose.
Chair, thank you. As much as we approve it, but I think on the issue of the Senate oversight, you know the senators have always even opposed almost everything, NGCDF, road levy fund and all that. So I think as a House, we will need to be very careful moving forward. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Oundo.
I also want to echo the sentiment of the chair. The chair, not you, the chair. And I just hope and wish, Honorable Chair, and this goes to the country, that this amount we have increasing for Senate legislation and oversight should be directed towards oversighting the mess and the problems and the blatant theft and lack of services in the county government. Should not be used to fight the National Assembly, because the National Assembly by constitution is the superior house compared to them. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Owen.
Chair, thank you very much. I would like to say this and echo what the Senate now should realize who is the upper house, one. Secondly, we cannot allocate 362 million shillings to the Senate and
You know, you look at how much you are allocating to the National Assembly, 800, almost half, and yet there are only 67. And also, this Senate should understand that we give them money that we can stop, so they need to respect this House. Probably we are giving them this money, Honorable Speaker, so that they can go to court against the National Assembly. I think I want to move an amendment to half this money, Honorable Speaker.
Mutuse.
Madam Chair, thank you for the opportunity. I stand to urge members to reject this increase. Insofar as I understand, members, by dint of the Constitution, are paid to oversight, they are paid to legislate. What is this other extra monies going to do? Or is it another wastage? So thank you.
Kainan.
Madam Speaker, we need to think out of the box. The Senate is one of the houses of Parliament. And over the years, we have had serious perceptual jurisdictional conflict. In my mind, and as a person who has been around, there's no harm in funding the Senate as long as that funding goes to oversighting the wastage, the road, and all other evil things that are taking place at the county level. So let's fund them. There's no problem. But we also want to urge them to stop bad-mouthing the National Assembly and accept that the National Assembly is the upper house.
Honorable Chieng.
Thank you so much, Chair. Chair, I hear members, but Chair, the functions of Senate, some of them are not based on the numbers of members in the Senate. There are things that would be done by Senate or National Assembly regardless of the number of members there. We should stop this obsession with trying to cut the Senate down. If Senate deserves resources for it to do its work, let's fund the Senate. I mean, we should stop these small wars.
Nyamai.
Chair, I support this amendment that these senators now need to rise to the occasion and go and oversight the projects that are being implemented in the counties. There is so much rot. There is so much failure to implement projects that have been financed. So it's time for them to go and oversight. Honorable Speaker, Chair, I would like also to say that the Senate also needs to be kind to the National Assembly. They keep saying no to everything National Assembly. But today we are saying yes, let them be financed, but let them go out there and oversight the counties and ensure that projects are being implemented.
Honorable Adagala. Don't lift your hands. I have your list here. Intervention. Adagala.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This figure that is being given to the Senate, I also want to support it, but on condition, Chair, that the senators actually have just left the counties at the mercy of governors. There's no services being offered, like in hospitals. Roads are in a pathetic situation. Everything is.
We keep it short, KK.
Honorable Chair, I do support this allocation to the Senate. However, I really urge the senators to focus on their mandate as per the Constitution. Most of these senators, Honorable Chair, they get sensationalized by making headlines and pick on national matters that are the purview of the National Assembly at the expense of time that should be spent to make sure that the allocation sent to counties is spent appropriately.
Honorable members, if we open this, you know everyone would have something to say. My screen is already full, so I'll close it at that point. Allow me to put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2044, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2044 be increased by a sum not exceeding 362,630,000 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable members, we have come to the end of that of the Committee of Supply on Supplementary Appropriation Supplementary Estimates 2024-2025. Before I leave, allow me to recognize in the public gallery this afternoon St. Adrian Kiongwani Secondary School, Kilome Constituency, Makueni County, Kimushu Secondary School, Thika Township Constituency, Kiambu County, Geturu Comprehensive School from Naivasha, Nakuru County. In the Speaker's Gallery, St. June Mudhedheni Girls from Mwala Constituency, Machakos County. On your behalf and of the House, we welcome you to observe the proceedings of the House. Mover, kindly move reporting.
Thank you, Chairperson. Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the Committee of Supply do report to the House its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and its approval thereof with amendments. Thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you very much. I therefore put the question, which is that the Committee of Supply do report to the House its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Mr. Speaker. Chairperson. Chairperson. Chairperson.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of Supply has considered the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and approved the same with amendments. And pursuant to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution, Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, and Standing Order 243, approved an overall increase in the total budget for the financial year 24-25 by Kenya shillings 113,795,235,344 in meeting the expenditure for the National Executive, Parliament and Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule.
Mover. Honorable Madam Speaker.
The first one, okay. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the report of the Committee of Supply in its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and pursuant to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution and Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012 and Standing Order 243, approved an overall increase in the total budget of the financial year 2024-2025 by Kenya shillings. I need to get the amount. Of 113,797,235,344. In meeting the expenditure of the National Executive, the Parliament, and the Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule. I also request Honorable Pukose to second the motion.
Honorable Pukose.
Honorable Speaker, I second.
I don't need to stand. Honorable members, I propose the question. Honorable members, I propose the question, which is that the House order. Honorable Kangogo, order. You will vote the wrong way because you're not listening. I propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025, and pursuant to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution of Kenya, Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, and Standing Order 243, approved an overall increase in the total budget of the financial year 2024-2025 by Kenya shillings 113,797,235,344, in meeting the expenditure of the National Executive, Parliament, and Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule. There's an amendment.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 be amended by inserting the words subject to recommittal of votes 1173 and 1174, and also request Honorable Owen Bayer to second the motion for recommittal.
Before you second, go ahead. Go ahead.
I second the motion for recommittal. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable members. I propose the question, which is that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the second supplementary budget estimates for financial year 24-25 be amended by inserting the words subject to recommittal of votes 1173 and 1174. Did I put the question? Members, I now put the question, which is that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the second supplementary estimates of 2024-2025 financial year be amended by inserting the words subject to recommittal of votes 1173 and 1174. As many of that opinion say aye. As many of that opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Committee of Supply.
Honorable members, we are back for a very short two clauses.
Vote 1173, State Department for Cooperatives.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1173 be reduced by a sum not exceeding 865,300,000 Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 1173, Cooperative Development and Management.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 1173 as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. There is a proposed amendment. Who is moving the amendment? Mover.
Thank you, Chairperson. I wish to move an amendment in vote 1173, that State Department for Cooperatives, by deleting the figure 4,830,408,765 in column 9, which is the gross current estimates under the program 0304000, which is Cooperative Development and Management, and substituting therefore the figure Kenya shillings 5,330,408,765. Thank you, Chairperson.
I propose the question that the program under vote 1173 be amended as proposed. Oundo?
If you will allow normally our practice that we need a little more information. She has clearly said she's substituting. We need to know exactly, specifically to the common mwananchi, what is it are we talking about? Because if you talk about cooperative development and management, what does it to mwananchi? What is it? Let the mover explain clearly and why.
Thank you. Majority Leader.
Chair, just for information, it's just an error that was there. Instead of reducing the vote by 500 million, it was reduced by 500,000. Typographical error that we are correcting, even the subsequent one that will be moved.
It is tidying up. Therefore, I will put the question that the program under vote 1173 under vote 1173 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that the program being revised under vote 1173 as amended and sums allocated be approved. I therefore put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1173 be reduced by a sum not exceeding 365,300,000 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Vote 1174, State Department for Trade.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1174 be increased by a sum not exceeding 2,433,580. No, I'll take that again. That further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1174 be increased by a sum not exceeding 2,433,580,000 Kenya shillings.
Programs being revised under vote 1174, Domestic Trade and Enterprise Development, Fair Trade Practices and Compliance of Standards, International Trade, Development and Promotion, General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
I propose the question that the programs being revised under vote 1174 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Mover to move amendment.
Thank you, Chairperson. I wish to move an amendment in vote 1174 under State Department for Trade by deleting the figure Kenya shillings 3,480,037,327 in column 9, which are under gross current estimates. Under the program 0309000, that's domestic trade and enterprise development, and substituting therefore the figure as follows: 3,280,037,327. Thank you, Chairperson.
I therefore propose the question that the program under vote 1174 be amended as proposed. I put the question that the program under vote 1174 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I put the question that the program being revised under the vote 1174 as amended and sums allocated be approved. I now put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1174 be increased by a sum not exceeding 2,233,580,000 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. We are done with those two recommittals. Before we leave the committee, allow me to recognize in the public gallery this afternoon Sathia Sai School from Kajiado East Constituency, Kajiado County, Getuge Mixed Secondary School from Madhioya Constituency in Murang'a. Kindly join me in welcoming them to observe the proceedings of the House. Honorable members, I will call the mover to report progress. No, to move. Yes, to move reporting. Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Chairperson. Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the Committee of Supply do report to the House its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and its approval thereof with amendments. Thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you. I put the question, which is that the Committee of Supply do report to the House its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Honourable members, Chairperson of the committee.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of Supply has considered the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and approved the same with amendments, and pursuant to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution, Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, and the standing orders for 243, approved an overall increase in the total budget for the financial year 2024-2025 by Kenya shillings 113,795,235,344 Kenya shillings in meeting the expenditure for the National Executive, Parliament and Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule.
Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the report of the Committee of Supply in its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and pursuant to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution and Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act and 2012 and Standing Order 243 approved an overall increase in the total budget for the financial year 2024-2025 by Kenya shillings 113,797,235,344 in meeting the expenditure for the National Executive, Parliament, and the Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule. And I now ask Honorable Chepkonga to second the motion.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honourable members, I propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the report of the Committee of Supply on the consideration of the second supplementary estimates for financial year 2024-25 and pursuant to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution of Kenya, Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, and Standing Order 243, approved an overall increase in the total budget for the financial year 2024-2025 by Kenya shillings 113,797,235,344 shillings in meeting the expenditure for the National Executive, Parliament and the Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule. Members, if that's a feeling, I therefore then put the question, which is that the House do agree with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for financial year 2024-2025 and pursuant to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution of Kenya, Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012 and Standing Order 24A, approve an overall increase in the total budget for the financial year 2024-2025 by Kenya shillings 113,797,235,344 in meeting the expenditure for the National Executive,
Parliament and the judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule. As many of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many of that opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 10, the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 8 of 2025, second reading.
Mover. Does the chairperson last in committee, or is it the majority leader?
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 8 of 2025 be now read a second time. Honorable Speaker, everything that we said during debate on the report of the committee yesterday is what I would risk repeating today on this appropriations bill, because it is an exact replica of what we've just done in Committee of Supply. And Honorable Speaker, I will not have anything to add other than what I said yesterday. And in the interest of time, Honorable Speaker, just to remind us, including my good friend Professor Undo, that we have the iftar dinner this evening at 5 p.m. And therefore, in order not to repeat ourselves, I would urge that we do support this appropriation bill. It is just actualizing what we have done in Committee of Supply. So everything we say is just to be a repetition, Honorable Speaker. And with that, I beg to move and request Honorable Professor Undo to second.
Correct.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I stand to second. As I second, I just want to put 2 points straight at home. One, we are fairly late in the financial year. I just hope and pray that the money meant for development projects will be absorbed, will not be lost or taken back. Secondly, we also just hope and pray that whatever has been appropriated, there will be adequate mechanism to ensure the money is not wasted and is not lost. Finally, Honorable Speaker, I want to ask Parliament, the National Assembly, through the clerk's office, can they produce a popular version of what we have passed here today, so that the common mwananchi, wherever they are, they can internalize and know these are the changes, these are the projects that stated, the supplementary budget, and the kind of things, so that we move with the people at the same time. With those few remarks, I second.
Honourable members, I propose the question that the Supplementary Appropriations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 8 of 2025, be now read a second time. Put the question. Members, I therefore put the question that the Supplementary Appropriations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 8 of 2025, be now read a second time. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of that opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
A bill for an act of Parliament to authorize the issuance of certain sums of money out of the consolidated fund and the application towards the service of the year ending on the 30th June 2025, and to appropriate those sums for certain public services and purposes. Order number 11, Committee of the Whole House.
Members, please be upstanding. All members, this like the needle, this will not take long, and it won't be painful. Honourable members, we've got 4 quite short bills for the committee this evening. We'll start with the Supplementary Appropriations Bill, Bill number 8 of 2025. And, I would request the mover of this bill to be alert. Who is doing this? This Majority Leader or Chairperson Larson? Okay, so we're starting right away. It's just 1 minute. You can take your seat for a minute. All members don't leave. We're just waiting for the clerks. Clerks concerned on the bill. We shall proceed. There's a mic here. Oh, members, we are on the Supplementary Appropriations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 8 of 2025. Yeah, we proceed.
Clause 3.
Members, I propose a question that Clause 3 of the bill be part of the bill. It's an amendment. Order. I need your attention on this because we're going to have to vote. So therefore, put the question that Clause 3 be part of the bill. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 4.
Members, I propose the question that Clause 4
be part of the bill. Because there's no amendment, I put the question that clause 4 be part of the bill. Will another opinion say aye? Will another opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 5.
Members, I propose the question that clause 5 be part of the bill. There is an amendment by the chair. Clause 5. No, clause 5.
My card is, thank you. Honorable Chairperson, I wish to move an amendment to clause 5, and that is that the bill be amended by deleting clause 5 and substituting, therefore, the following new clause. The supply granted for the services of the year ending on 30th June 2025 in respect of votes R1014, R1016, R1054, R1091, R1112, R1162, R1173, R1202, R1203, R1212, R1311, R2061, D1032, D1065, D1071, D1094, D1104, D1109, D1112, D1122, D1135, D1162, D1176, D1177, D1185, D1212, D1261, D1332, and D2141 in accordance with the Appropriation Act 2024 and is reduced by the amount specified in the third column of the second schedule. Thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you. Members, I propose the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. I now put the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed by the Chair of the committee. Will another opinion say aye? Will as many opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
First schedule.
I propose the question that the first schedule be the first schedule of the bill. I now put the question that the first schedule be the schedule of the bill. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. Remember, I'll take that again. I propose the question that the first schedule be the first schedule of the bill. I notice there's amendment to this by the chair.
Yes, I have an amendment. Honorable Chairperson, I have an amendment to the effect that the first schedule to the bill be deleted and replaced with a new schedule which has been attached to your order papers.
Members, I propose the question that the first schedule of the bill be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. I hope you've noted the first schedule. I now put the question that the first schedule of the bill be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Second schedule.
Members, I propose that the second schedule be part of the bill. Again, this is an amendment. It's an amendment by the chair. Chair?
Amend second schedule.
Is that the second schedule or it's... No, I have an amendment to clause 2. I have an amendment to clause 2.
You got an amendment to the second schedule.
Oh, yes, I do have it. Honorable Chairperson, I have an amendment to the second schedule, which is to the effect that the second schedule to the bill be amended and replaced with the following schedule. And that second schedule, new second schedule, is also attached to our order paper.
Oh, members, I hope you note the second schedule as attached in the order paper. I therefore propose the question that the second schedule be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. Members, I put the question that the second schedule be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? Ayes have it.
Clause 2.
Members, I propose the question that clause 2 be part of the bill. The Honorable Chair.
Honorable Chairperson, I wish to make an amendment to clause 2, and that is to the effect that clause 2 of the bill be amended by deleting the expression 122,428,974,419 shillings, which is appearing before the words the sum of, and substituting thereof the expression with this 141,974,194,096 shillings. Thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you, honorable members. I propose the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. I now put the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. Will have another opinion say aye? Or as many other opinions say nay? The ayes have it.
Long title.
I now... Oh, members, for clause 2, I now put the question that clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? Ayes have it. Honorable members, you realize that the amendments being moved by the Chair of Liaison Committee are all being moved under Standing Order 48, and I would like the Chair of Liaison Committee to be on record on the manner of those amendments.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I wish to confirm that the amendments that I have moved are in under Standing Order 48. Thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you.
Long title.
Members, I propose the question that the long title be the long title of the bill. I now put the question that the long title be the long title of the bill. Will have another opinion say aye? Will have many other opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Clause 1.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. Because there's no amendment, I now put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? Ayes have it. We move reporting, Chairperson. The mover.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 8 of 2025, and its approval thereof with amendments. Thank you, Chairperson.
Honorable members, I put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 8 of 2025, and its approval thereof with amendments. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? The ayes have it. Honorable members will not report. We'll move to the next bill, which is the County Government Additional Allocations Bill, Bill number 22 of 2025. And the Leader of Majority, I hope you're around. Good.
Clauses 3 and 4.
All members, I propose the question that clauses 3 and 4 of the County Government's Additional Allocations Bill be part of the bill. Because there's no amendment. I now put the question that clauses 3 and 4 be part of the bill. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 5.
Members, I propose the question that clause 5 be part of the bill. Chair will ask in committee. Majority Leader. Clause 5.
Honorable Chairperson, I wish to move an amendment in regard to Clause 5 to the effect that Clause 5 of the bill be amended in the sub-clause 4 by deleting the words subsection 3D and E, and substituting, therefore, the words subsection 3E and F. Thank you, Chairperson.
Do you want to explain in a second what it is?
You want me to go to the next?
No, what the amendment is about?
Yes, it was just correction of the
topographical errors.
Yes, yes.
Members, I propose the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. And I now put the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? The ayes have it. Members, I now put the question, therefore, that clause 5 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? The ayes have it.
Clauses 6, 7, and 8.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clauses 6, 7, and 8 be part of the bill. Because there's no amendments, I therefore put the question that clauses 6, 7, and 8 be part of the bill. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many of court opinions say nay? The ayes have it.
First schedule.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the first schedule be the first schedule of the bill. Chair allows and committee with an amendment to this.
Thank you, Chairperson. I wish to move an amendment on the first schedule, which is to the effect that the first schedule to the bill be deleted and replaced with the following new schedule, which is on our order paper.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the first schedule of the bill be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. I put the question that the first schedule to the bill be amended as proposed by the Chair of Liaison Committee. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Second schedule.
I propose the question, members, that the second schedule be the second schedule of the bill. There's no amendment to it, so I put the question that the second schedule be the second schedule of the bill. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will those of contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Third schedule.
Members, I propose the question that the third schedule be the third schedule of the bill. Honorable Chair, it's an amendment.
It's an amendment, yes. Thank you, Chairperson. I wish to move an amendment on the third schedule to the effect that the third schedule to the bill be deleted and replaced with the following with a new schedule that is on the order paper.
Members, I propose the
Chairperson.
question that the third schedule of the bill be amended as proposed by the Chair, Liaison Committee. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Yes.
I put the question, member, therefore, that the third schedule of the bill be amended as proposed by the Chair of the Liaison Committee. Will, as one of that opinion, say aye? Will, as those of the court of opinion, say nay? Ayes have it.
Clause 2.
Members, I propose the question that clause 2 be part of the bill. There's no amendment to it, and therefore I put the question that clause 2 be part of the bill. Will, as one of that opinion, say aye? Will, as many of those court of opinion, say nay? Ayes have it.
Long title.
Members, I propose that the long title be the long title of the bill. I put the question that the long title be the long title of the bill. Will, as one of that opinion, say aye? Will, as those of the opinion, say nay? Ayes have it.
Clause 1.
Members, I propose that clause 1 be part of the bill. And I put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. Will, as one of that opinion, say aye? Will, as those of the opinion, say nay? Ayes have it. We're moving for reporting. The mover.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee report to the House its consideration of the County Government's Additional Allocations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 2 of 2025, and its approval thereof with amendments. Thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you. All members, I put the question, therefore, that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the County Government's Additional Allocations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 2 of 2025, and its approval thereof with amendments. Will, as one of the opinion, say aye? Will, as many of the court of opinion, say nay? The ayes have it. Members, we will not vacate for reporting because we have the next bill, which is the Public Finance Management Bill, National Assembly Bill number 2, Bill number 2026 of 2024. Members, before honorable members, as I have communicated, just stay where you are. As I've indicated, the next bill you're considering is the Public Finance Management Bill, National Assembly Bill number 26 of 2024. The Honorable Kaluma. Freeze. Honorable members, I need to give guidance on how we'll consider this particular bill, and therefore, before the House proceeds to the next order, which is the committee of the whole House on various bills, I wish to provide guidance with respect to consideration of the amendment to the Public Finance Management Amendment number 2, Bill number 26 of 2024. Honorable members, as you are aware, it is now established practice. Whenever considering any matter that has money bill implications, the House may only proceed in accordance with the provisions of Article 114 of the Constitution. For clarity, that article at 2 says that if, in the opinion of the Speaker, a motion makes provisions for matter listed in the definition of a money bill, the Assembly may proceed only in accordance with the recommendation of the relevant committee, after taking into account the views of the Cabinet Secretary for Finance. Honorable members, under Article 1143 of the Constitution, a money bill includes matters that contain provisions dealing with, inter alia, taxation, the imposition of charges on a public fund, the appropriation, receipt, custody, investment, or issue of public money, and the raising and guaranteeing of any loan or its repayment. Honorable members, the principal object of the Public Finance Management Amendment number 2, Bill 26 of 2024, before this House, is to amend the Public Finance Management Act, Act number 412A, to align the timelines for the consideration of the passage of the Finance Bill by the county assemblies and the National Assembly. However, honorable members, you will notice that certain proposed amendments to the bill by the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning contain a disclaimer as indicated in supplementary order paper for this afternoon sitting. I therefore wish to guide the House as follows with regard to the manner of consideration of the various amendments. Members, I've analyzed the amendments proposed to the said bill and note that the new clauses 4F, 4G, 4H, and 4I contain proposals touching on matters listed in the definition of a money bill, pursuant to the provisions of Article 114, sub 2 of the Constitution. The amendments proposed the creation of a public sector accounting standards board as a corporate body, or as a body corporate. This will lead to additional public expenditure contrary to Article 114 of the Constitution. New clause 4H in particular provides that the funds of the board shall include monies appropriated by the National Assembly. In view of the recent Cabinet Directive dated 21st January 2025 on rationalization of state corporations, therefore, there is need to undertake further consultations on the establishment of this board. And as such, I direct that the committee of the House shall not consider any of the amendments that have been published in the order paper with a disclaimer. Honorable members, the bill will therefore proceed without referring to the proposed amendments, which I've said are new clauses 4F, 4G, 4H, and 4I, and will be considered as though the amendments have been withdrawn. This House is accordingly guided. I thank you. So, members, we start.
Clause 3.
Members, I propose the question that clause 3 be amended, the clause 3 be part of the bill. There's an amendment to this bill. The mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 3 be amended as per the order paper. Honorable Chair, the amendment is seeking to align the provisions with Article 21A of the Constitution, which mandates that all aspects of public finance adhere to the principles of openness, accountability, and public participation. Further, the amendment is seeking also to correct some clerical errors, Honorable Speaker. So this particular amendment is providing for public participation in the way the Auditor General carries out her mandate.
Thank you. Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 3 be amended as proposed by the Chair of Finance and Planning Committee. I put the question that clause 3 be amended as proposed. Will as men of that opinion say aye? Will as those who have the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Members, I therefore put the question that clause 3 as amended be part of the bill. Will as men of that opinion say aye? Will as men of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 4.
Members, I propose the question that clause 4 be part of the bill. Because there's no amendment, I put the question that clause 4 be part of the bill. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
New clause 1A.
Honourable members, these are new clauses, and so, as you are aware, we'll do second reading before we proceed with it. So, I now call the mover to. I propose the question that the mover to move the new clause 1A for second reading.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that new clause 1A be now read a second time. Honorable Speaker, this is an amendment to the Principal Act by introducing this new clause 1A that will read as follows, that the PFM Act, hereby refined as a Principal Act, is amended in Section 23 by deleting the last 3 months appearing in subsection 1 and subtracting therefore with 2 months, Honorable Speaker. So what happens, Honorable Speaker, all government entities are required to submit their financial statements to the Auditor General for their audit within 3 months before before December, Honorable Speaker. However, these 3 months gives the Auditor General too little time, because at the end of the financial year, in 30th of June, 3 months is July, August, and September. The Auditor General is now left with only October, November, and December to consider those particular financial statements, do the audit, require the accounting officers to do a management response,
and submit to this House a report by the 31st of December. So this particular new clause is reducing the time in which these accounting officers are supposed to present their financial statement to the Auditor General from 3 months to 2 months.
Thank you. Members, I propose a question that the new clause 1A be now read a second time. I put the question, honorable members, that the new clause 1A be now read a second time. Will as many other opinion say aye? Will as many other opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Honorable members, I proceed to propose the question that the new clause 1A be part of the bill. I now put the question that the new clause 1A be part of the bill. Will as many other opinion say aye? Will as many other opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
New clause 1B.
Members, I call the mover to move the new clause 1B for second reading.
Honorable Speaker, again, new clause 1B is similar to new clause 1A, and I find this is going to be consistent with so many other clauses for the same explanation. We're reducing the time for the submission of these financial statements from 3 months to 2 months. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that new clause 1B be now read a second time.
I propose the question, therefore, that the new clause 1B be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 1B be now read a second time. Will as many other opinion say aye? Will as many other opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Members, now that you've passed it, we go to make it part of the bill. I propose the question that the new clause 1B be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 1B be part of the bill. Will as many other opinion say aye? Those of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
New clause 1C.
Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 1C be now read a second time. Honorable Speaker, section 68(4) of the PFM Act is only concerned with the recommendations in respect of a report submitted by the Controller of Budget. It is silent on the responsibility of accounting officers in implementing Parliament's recommendations in respect to a report submitted by the Auditor General. Further, this amendment, the proposed amendment is seeking to provide for time for submission of financial statement by public entities from to 2 months, Honorable Speaker. The fundamental amendment, Honorable Speaker, here is when the audit committees especially consider the reports of the Auditor General and make recommendations, there is no requirement in law that requires accounting officers to consider the amendments, the recommendations that are passed by this House. And that's why you find that in all audit reports, there is a recurring question, the recurring report as at what happened the previous year, you find the same recommendation be made the following year. So now this provision will now require the accounting officer to follow the recommendations that are made by this House after the consideration of the audited reports by the Auditor General.
Thank you. All members, I propose the question that the new clause 1C be now read a second time. I now put the question that the new clause 1C be now read a second time. Will as many of the opinion say aye? As many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it. All members, I propose the question that the new clause 1C be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 1C be part of the bill. As many of the opinion say aye? As many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
New clause 1D.
Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 1D be now read a second time. Again, this is a reduction of the same thing, reduction of from 3 months to 2 months.
Members, I propose the question that the new clause 1D be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 1D be now read a second time. As many of the opinion say aye? As many of those opinions say nay? The ayes have it. I propose the question that the new clause 1D be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 1D be part of the bill. As many of the opinions say aye? Those of opinions say nay? The ayes have it.
New clause 1E.
Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that new clause 1E be now read a second time. Again, as explained, reducing the time from 3 months to 2 months.
I propose the question, members, that the new clause 1D, 1E be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 1E be now read a second time.
As many other opinions say aye. As many other opinions say nay. The ayes have it. Members, I propose the question that the new clause 1E be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 1E be part of the bill. As many other opinions say aye. Those who contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. I now put the question that the new clause 1E be part of the bill. As many other opinions say aye. As many contrary opinions say nay. Ayes have it.
New clause 1F.
Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 1F be now read a second time. Again, this amendment is similar to 1A, 1E, 1B, 1E, and 1F about reduction of time from 3 months to 2 months.
Members, I propose the question that the new clause 1F be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 1F be now read a second time. As another opinion say aye. Aye. Those of opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Members, I propose the question that the new clause 1F be part of the bill. And I put the question that the new clause 1F be part of the bill. As many other opinions say aye. Aye. Those of opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
New clause 1G.
Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 1G be now read a second time. It is similar to the others about reduction of time from 3 months to 2 months.
I propose the question that the new clause 1G be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 1G be read a second time. As another opinion say aye. Those of opinion say nay. I propose the question that the new clause 1G be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 1G be part of the bill. As another opinion say aye. Those of opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
New clause 1H.
Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 1H be now read a second time. Again, same thing, 3 months to 2 months.
I propose the question that the new clause 1H be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 1H be now read a second time. As many other opinions say aye. As many other opinions say nay. The ayes have it. I now propose the question that the new clause 1H be part of the bill. And I put the question that the new clause 1H be part of the bill. As many of the opinions say aye. Those of the opinions say nay. The ayes have it.
New clause 4A.
Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 4A be now read a second time. This new clause is also similar to the clause I read earlier that's going to require accounting officers to follow the recommendations that are approved by the National Assembly or the Senate by Parliament.
All members, I propose the question that the new clause 4A be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 4A be now read a second time. As many other opinions say aye. Those of opinions say nay. The ayes have it. I propose the question that the new clause 4A be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 4A be part of the bill. As another opinion say aye. Those of opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
New clause 4B.
Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 4B be now read a second time, again for the same explanation, reducing the time from 3 months to 2 months.
I propose the question that the new clause 4B be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 4B be now read a second time. As another opinion say aye. The opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now propose the question that the new clause 4B be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 4B be part of the bill. As many other opinions say aye. As many other opinions say nay. The ayes have it.
New clause 4C.
Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 4C be now read a second time, again for the same explanation, reducing time from 3 months to 2 months.
I propose the question of the new clause 4C be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 4C be now read a second time. As many other opinions of that opinion say aye. As many other opinions say nay. Ayes have it. I propose the question that the new clause 4C be part of the bill. I put the question of the new clause 4C be part of the bill. As many are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
New clause 4D.
Mover.
4E. Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 4D be now read a second time as per the order paper.
Members, I propose the question that the new clause 4D be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 4D be now read a second time. As many of that opinion say aye, as many as out of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. Members, I propose the question that the new clause 4D be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 4D be part of the bill. As many as of that opinion say aye, as many as of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
New clause 4E.
Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 4E be now read a second time. Again, similar explanation, 3 months to 2 months.
I propose the question that the new clause 4E be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 4E be now read a second time. As many as are of that opinion say aye, as many as are of that opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I propose the question that the new clause 4E be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 4E be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye, as many as are of that opinion say nay. Ayes have it. From the communication, the new clauses 4F, 4G, 4H, and 4I fall in limine based on Article 1442 of the Constitution.
Clause 2.
Members, I propose the question that clause 2 be part of the bill. There's an amendment by the chair.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 2 of the bill be amended by deleting the words PFM Act as uploading therefore with the words Principal Act. This amendment is arising due to the proposed amendment in new clause 1A. So it's a consequential amendment after we made amendment on clause 1A.
Members, I propose the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed by the Chair of Finance and Planning Committee. I put the question that the clause 2 be amended as proposed by the Chair of Planning Committee. As many of that opinion say aye, as many of that opinion say nay. Ayes have it. And now I propose the question, members, that clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. I put the question that clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. As many of that opinion say aye, as many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Long title.
Members, I propose that the long title will be the long title of the bill. I put the question that the long title be the long title of the bill. As many of that opinion say aye, as many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Clause 1.
Members, I propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. It's no amendment. I now put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many as out of that opinion say nay? Ayes have it. Members will move for reporting. Mover, Chair.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the House the consideration of the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill Number 2, National Assembly Bill 26 of 2024, and approval thereof with amendments.
Honorable members, I put the question, which is that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Public Finance Management Amendment Number 2, Bill, National Assembly Bill Number 26 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of that opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Oh, members, we now move to the Insurance Professionals Bill, National Assembly Bill Number 13 of 2024. This is being prosecuted by the Chair of the Committee on Planning, Finance and Planning. And Honorable Chair, are you ready?
Give me a minute.
Clause 3.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 3 be part of the bill. I put the question, because it's an amendment, I put the question that clause 3 be part of the bill. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 4.
All members, I propose the question that clause 4 be part of the bill. Mover, got an amendment?
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 4 is amended. Honorable Chair, I beg to move that the amendment proposed in clause 4 to be dropped as per the folder paper. So I'm moving a further amendment to drop the amendment proposed in clause 4.
All members, because the amendment there is dropped, I now put the question that clause 4 be part of the bill. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Clause 5.
I propose the question that clause 5 be part of the bill. Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 5 of the bill is further amended by deleting paragraph G. So I'm proposing a further amendment in clause 5 by deleting paragraph G.
All members, I propose the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed by the chair. I now put the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the court of opinion say nay? Ayes have it. All members, I now propose the question that clause 5 as amended be part of the bill. I put the question that clause 5 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of the court of opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Clause 6.
Members, I propose the question that clause 6 be part of the bill. Honorable Chair.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 6 is amended by renumbering paragraphs B, C, D, E, F as A, B, C, D, and E. This is correcting a drafting error, Honorable Chair.
All members, I propose the question that clause 6 be amended as proposed by the chair. I now put the question that clause 6 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Aye. Those of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now propose the question that clause 6 as amended be part of the bill. I put the question that clause 6 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Those of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clauses 7, 8, and 9.
All members, I propose the question that clauses 7, 8, and 9 be part of the bill. And because there are no amendments to them, I put the question that clauses 7, 8, and 9 be part of the bill. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Aye. Those of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 10.
Members, I propose the question that clause 10 be part of the bill. Honorable Chair. Clause 10.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 10 be amended as per the order paper. This amendment is seeking to enhance the qualifications of the executive director to be in line with Mwongozo Code of Governance and best practice observed in similar professional bodies.
Which executive director?
The executive director of the Institute of Insurance Professionals.
Wait, all members, I propose the question that clause 10 be amended as proposed by the chairperson. I put the question that clause 10 be amended as proposed by the chairperson. As another opinion say aye. Aye. Those of opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now propose the question that the new clause, that clause 10 as amended, be part of the bill. I put the question that clause 10 as amended, be part of the bill. As many of the opinion say aye. Aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Clauses 11, 12, 13, and 14.
I propose the question, members, that clauses 11, 12, 13, and 14 be part of the bill. And because there have no amendments, I put the question that clauses 11, 12, 13, and 14 be part of the bill. As many of that opinion say aye. Aye. Those of the opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 15.
I propose the question that clause 15 be part of the bill. Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 15 be amended as per the order paper. This amendment is seeking to cure a potential risk of conflict of interest, given that both the registrar and the executive director are appointed by the board. The flow of the responsibility of the operations of the initiative may be affected if the subclause is retained in its current form.
Thank you. All members, I now propose the question that clause 15 be amended as proposed by the chairperson. I put the question that clause 15 be amended as proposed by the chairperson. As many of that opinion say aye, as many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. Members, I now propose the question that clause 15 as amended be part of the bill. I put the question that clause 15 as amended be part of the bill. As many as of that opinion say aye, as many as of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Clause 16.
I propose the question, members, that clause 16 be part of the bill. Because there's no amendment, I put the question that clause 16 be part of the bill. As many of that opinion say aye, as many as of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Clause 17.
I propose the question that clause 17 be part of the bill. Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 17 be amended as per the order paper. This amendment is seeking to change the proposed composition of the examinations board to make it more effective and independent from the council of the institute or other sector players. It recognizes the need to have representatives of the Insurance Training and Education Trust and recognize insurance training institutions who are members of the institute.
Thank you, members. I propose the question that clause 17 be amended as proposed by the chairperson. Honorable Wundo.
Thank you, Chair. I just want clarification or further clarification from the chair, specifically where he says one person nominated by the recognized insurance training institutions who are members of the institute. The practicability of the same, just give us a hypothetical scenario, because there will be very many. What mechanism do you think can be put in place to ensure that there's rotational basis? We don't only pick from one place all the years. Just a clarification. So that's what outside there can start figuring out how to prepare themselves to get to the board.
Honorable Chair, most importantly, we have the amendments we have that this House has processed in some of those clauses are providing for ensuring strict adherence to Mwongozo directives. And again, the terms of this particular, whether it is the board members, has a term limit. And therefore, we're expecting that with the consideration of following best practice and Mwongozo guidelines, then consequently, and a limited term for those board members, then those board members would certainly serve on a rotational basis. And then most importantly, because this again will have to be voted. Of course, you'll find when you go to elections for the institute, I belong to the Institute of Certified Public Accountants, there is usually that need to find that rotation, and actually see it within these professional bodies. So I don't think it is a point of concern that needs to be made in law, because that will make it again too administrative.
Honorable Kipkonga, the Honorable Oundo is informed sufficiently. Okay.
Insufficiently informed. Thank you very, very much, Chair. It is important to inform the Honorable Dr. Oundo sufficiently and adequately that what the Chair is seeking to amend is indeed very right. And you must be listening to the former CEOs like myself. That what the Chair has just done.
When were you CEO? and where were you CEO?
He was a CEO Kenya.
No, it's him who said not you. No. Where were you CEO and when were you CEO?
I know you are well informed, Mr.
I'm not.
Chair. I was a former CCK CEO, the founder, in fact. That's why I'm in agreement with what the Honorable Chair has just said, because it is very important to have distinguished CEOs who can be nominated like myself, who are nominated to Global Leaders for Tomorrow in 2000. So this is what we are seeking to do on Dr.
Honorable Oundo, you have a distinguished CEO here. Well, members, I put the question that clause 17 that clause 17 be amended as proposed by the chairperson. Will as one other opinion say aye? Will as those opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Members, I now put the question that clause 17 as amended be part of the bill. As many of that opinion say aye, as many of the opinion say nay, ayes have it.
Clauses 18 and 19.
Members, I propose the question that clauses 18 and 19 in part of the bill. I put the question that clauses 18 and 19 in part of the bill. As many of that opinion say aye, as many of the opinion say nay, ayes have it.
Clause 20.
I propose the question that clause 20 be part of the bill. Mover.
Article 20, I propose that the proposed amendment in clause 20 be dropped.
Oh, members, I put the question that clause 20 be part of the bill. As many of that opinion say aye, those of that opinion say nay, ayes have it.
Clauses 21, 22, and 23.
All members, I propose the question that clauses 21, 22, 23 be part of the bill. I therefore put the question that clauses 21, 22, and 23 be part of the bill. As many of that opinion say aye, those of that opinion say nay, ayes have it.
Clause 24.
Members, I propose that clause 24 be part of the bill. Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 24 be amended as per the order paper. This is where we are providing for penalty. So we are seeking to enhance the fine to make it commensurate to the offense, where we're saying the higher penalty would act as a stronger deterrent against dishonesty in the registration process.
Members, I propose a question that clause 24 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 24 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will, as many of that opinion say aye, as many as the opinion say nay, ayes have it. Members, I put the question that clause 24 as amended be part of the bill. As many of that opinion say aye, as many of the court of opinion say nay, ayes have it.
Clause 25.
I propose the question that clause 25 be part of the bill. Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 25 be amended as per the order paper. In 25(1), the amendment is seeking to remove the word accredited and substitute it with the word recognized. This is because the board does not have the mandate to accredit institutions. So we're saying recognized, not accredited. And then by deleting paragraph C, we are removing the requirement for insurance professions to need to be Kenyan citizens. For you to practice insurance in this country, you don't necessarily have to be a Kenyan citizen.
I propose a question that clause 25 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 25 be amended as proposed by the chair. As many of that opinion say aye, as many of the opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Members, I now put the question that clause 25 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many of that opinion say aye, and as many of the opinion say nay, the ayes have it.
Clauses 24 and 26 and 27.
I propose the question that clauses 26 and 27 be part of the bill. I put the question that clauses 26 and 27 be part of the bill. As many of that opinion say aye, as many as of the opinion say nay, the ayes have it.
Clause 28.
I propose the question that clause 28 be part of the bill. Mover. 28.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 28 be amended as per the order paper. This is providing for an opportunity for cancellation of membership and members' request.
Members, I propose that the